My name is Pete Beinheis. I am the second shift supervisor of our detail center.
My name is Jim Peterson. I work for Matthews Ford Lincoln for about 37 years. I've been the detail department manager for about 5.
My name is Rick Orange. I'm the service director here at Infinity at Beechwood.
Hi, I'm Joe O'Connor from World Headquarters Vehicle Service Center.
My name is Pat Sicilian. I'm a supervisor here at the World Headquarters Garage in Dearborn, Michigan.
Before, it was basically power wash, squeegee them, and then wet dry vac them.
Well, before we had the Rhino-Mat machine, we had to clean the mats by hand with a hose and some shampoo and a brush. And it took, once you cleaned them, it took a good day for the mats to dry.
Basically what we used to do before we were in this facility and had the equipment like this was the guys did it very old-fashioned way. They had a bristle brush and some chemical and a soap and water in a bucket down on their hands and knees, or get a long-handled brush and just scrub it out, and then have to rinse the mat out, rinsing the soap and stuff out onto the floor. A, it never got the soap out really good, and B, there was no way to dry it. You had to hang it up and wait for 2-3 days for the mat to get dried.
Okay, well, before we had the Rhino-Mat, we'd wash the mats up against the wall with a power washer, which made it pretty dirty because you get a lot of water and the dirt from the mats bouncing back onto you.
Our prior process included hanging the mats against the wall, using the high pressure power washer, which entailed scrubbing them as well. When we were complete, the mats were exceptionally wet, which at that point we then had to take them outside, weather permitting, to dry them. In the wintertime, it was a nightmare. Brought them inside, could take hours upon hours before they could go back into the car.
It was approximately 5 years ago we purchased the machine.
We've had just over a year now in the new facility, and that machine's been in here since we moved in.
It's definitely streamlined the whole process, having this Rhino-Mat machine around. Before, we'd have to worry about washing, drying them, keeping track of the mats, which could be even an all-day process. Instead of a 4-hour detail, it could turn into a full-day experience waiting for the mats to dry.
We've got 2 primary uses for the floor mat machine. One is obviously here in our detail department, where the used cars come in to get reconditioned, as well as the service customers when they want to get a detail on the car. The detailers basically will take it, scrub the mats very lightly, then run it through the machine, gets all the dog hair out, the dirt, the grime, as well as dries it off, which is a huge benefit for us, so we don't have to spend time drying the mats. The other thing that happens is we do a lot of courtesy car washes here. In the last year, we've done 23,000 car washes in our new automated machine. The one thing it doesn't do a good job of is the floor mats, obviously, especially in the wintertime. So the porters can take it out, run it through the floor mat machine. By the time they come out the end of the car wash, the mats are ready to be put back in the car.
Since obtaining it, it saved us an extensive amount of time. We're able to simply pull the vehicle up, pull all 4 mats, get them through the machine in a matter of minutes. They come out dry. They're simply installed back in the vehicle. The vehicle makes its way through the car wash. It's a seamless process.
The machine is a dream and very easy to operate. You just turn the machine on. If you want water, you turn the water on. You run it through, in approximately 30 seconds, you have 4 mats washed. And it's very easy, and they're dry when they come out.
It's more of an organized process. It does save us money because if we do lose, let's say, customers' floor mats, they're going to expect us to reimburse and replace them. With this system, it's in and out, right back in your hands. You don't have to track them back down after drying, and overall the customer's happier.
Actually, this machine has very low maintenance. About 4.5 years, we had to replace a roller in it, which we've gotten very good service out of the machine, low maintenance. It does a great job.
One thing that's really easy about it is that it's basically, the training is a couple minutes and you can work the machine. Super easy to use, one on and off button. That's pretty much it, other than how to maintain it about once a month.
At the Vehicle Service Center, We use the Rhino-Mat all day long, and it seems to work real good, and we haven't had any problems with it, and it's a good piece of equipment to have in the shop.
Over the last year, with very high usage, we've had absolutely no mechanical issues with this and very low maintenance.
Labor, tremendous amount it saves. Normally it's on your knees scrubbing the floor mats. I mean, in that sense, just cleaning the mats, we could spend a half an hour to an hour just cleaning them. Now, like I said, it's all one step, 5 minutes, clean, dried, ready to go.
I think we've did the math on how many mats we have cleaned in the last 5 years, and it's about 39,000 floor mats.
I'm very satisfied with the machine. Overall, of course, any new product, we have to get used to it, work the bugs out, but from the get-go, it sped the whole process up of cleaning the floor mats up.
Actually, I have no complaints on this machine, none whatsoever. It's just a joy to have.
I'm super satisfied with it. Best thing I could say is it would be a 10 out of a 10. For those of us who live in the CSI world, you understand truly exceptional is exactly the way I'd class it.
Definitely, yes. I mean, I've worked in a few other detail centers. They haven't had a system like this. This is definitely something I recommend to other dealerships that want production and want good-looking vehicles coming out.
I highly recommend this machine to all Ford Lincoln dealers. It's a godsend. You'll love it.
With my experience over the last year with the Rhino-Mat machine, I would highly recommend it to every Ford and Lincoln dealer in North America. It's a money saver, time saver.
I would absolutely recommend it to other dealerships out there, especially if you're a luxury brand. People or clients get more and more demanding as time goes on, and they're looking for these special touches. Everybody vacuums the car. Not everybody can give you nice, clean, fresh, dry floor mats.